sitting out here at our offices at Kingdom Road USA and yourhopepartners.org. Just kind of taking it in, taking some notes, looking around, enjoying this beautiful sunny weather. And as I'm sitting here trying to think, I'm realizing the ruckus and confusion and distraction of the world, all the noise that comes in to kind of take advantage of our inability to stay focused. As I'm doing that, I'm kind of thinking, how do I get focused? How do I get myself to the point where the noise of the world isn't distracting me to such a degree that I can't even really seem to make a point or get something across? And I realize that one of the things that we do is we start to develop into our environment and start to develop, well, a worldview based on all the things that are going around us. In order for us to function, we need to be able to sometimes build this concept of ourselves in the world and how we are to stay aligned with the world in such a way that we can focus, that we can be productive, that we can have family and life and all of those things. And then I get to thinking about that term worldview and think about the dangers of that. Some of you may know that the term worldview came out of Germany. A philosopher named Immanuel Kant, that you've probably heard of, came up with this idea of worldview. And worldview, the word that it came from, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, literally means free play. The ability to develop a concept and then live it freely as though it is reality. That later on was grabbed a hold of by Sigmund Freud. We all love that guy, and who was both a medical doctor, psychologist, philosopher kind of guy, who decided that the word would be used to identify a personal construct or a personal philosophy of life, which kind of explains how a person can find themselves in a chaotic world and realize themselves as part of that chaotic world so that they can function well. Of course, we're not real crazy about that idea. So later on, that term was taken and turned into something that was intended to kind of moderate the concept of free play, take some of the free out of it. We added Christian to that and started calling it Christian Worldview. Still, my concern about that is that we take that term Christian Worldview and start identifying even Christianity in such a way that it explains how we can survive in the world. Christian worldview. So I'm not real crazy about the term Christian worldview. Obviously, those who use that term are using it with great intentions. The idea is that we can take our Christianity or our understanding of Christianity and develop a way to survive the chaos. Here at Kingdom Road USA, our objective is to kind of take us away from that concept and move us more in the direction of having a kingdom perspective, a real, true, non-constructed understanding of what is real, what is true, so that we can move through this world in such a way that, well, number one, is pleasing to God. Number two, fits within the structure of the Bible, so that we can live out what it is that God intends for us to live out. So we can move through the negative and scary and creepy conditions of our life and move in the direction of where God wants us to be, as he would say, soon. I don't want you to wait, my son or my daughter. I want you to get to this new place of reality soon so that you can live out my plan for you. So as I had promised, I would make an explanation about my position on worldview. That's it. Here at Kingdom Road USA, we're going to work on developing a kingdom perspective, learning how to live a kingdom lifestyle so that we don't have to suffer the ills of the world, or so that when we do start to suffer the ills of the world, we can quickly be able to identify a pathway away from that. So listen, I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you've watched this video. This is kind of in the form of an introduction to this ministry. We do hope to do podcasts rather constantly. You can find us, obviously, because you found this, so you found us some way, but you can find us at KingdomRoadUSA.com. You can find us on YouTube at KingdomRoad.com and also KingdomRoadUSA.com, and also the same way on Facebook. Check us out on Facebook and our website so that you can kind of see the kind of things that are going on. On the website, we'll have a little bit more of a robust offering of information and articles and stories. We'll lead you to the blog at yourhopepartner.org. You know, and this, just so you know, this is kind of brought to us through the ministry of Partners in Hope and Healing, which is where the website yourhopepartners.org comes into play. Listen, if you like what you see, we ask that you tell your friends about it, and you know, consider helping out any way you can. Not necessarily financially, but you know, we could use contributions as well. But really more interested in your insights, your offerings of information. So we will always have it so that you can comment under our videos. We hope that you'll do that. We hope that you'll share some of the ideas that you've learned and let us know what you think. So glad that you guys came and checked this out. Appreciate you very much. Love you all. And I look forward to seeing you soon here on this podcast. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.